Hello everyone, it's Loki from the Podcast System, and today I want to talk about gender identity. Now, this is a bit more complex, but every alter obviously has their own gender identity. They also have their own sex, but that's only really visible in the inner world. I know there are alters not in our system, but in other systems who are actually trans. Well, no matter what sex the body is, there are trans in the inner world as well. Well, sometimes not, depending on the sex of the body, I guess. But in our system, I am trans, but for me it's a bit more complicated. But yeah, besides me, there's no one that's trans. I am I am pangender myself, which means that I am every gender at once that exists. Which is also one of the reasons why I'm trans, but I'm comfortable in this body. I don't have gender dysphoria in that sense, but I'm still definitely pangender. But part of being pangender is also that I am part woman, and our body is woman, like sex-wise. So that's why I'm still comfortable also in this body. Most of our alters are comfortable in this body. I shouldn't say have the gender of this body, because that's not the case. Rashka is cis female, so she's also female sex in the inner world. I think she really likes that the body is female. Destiny doesn't have a gender. She is genderless. But she does like that the body is female. I think she finds female body to be fairer than a male's body, but I'm not fully sure about that. I'd have to ask her about that. I know Steven is cis male, so in the inner world, sex of his body, is male, and when he friends, he actually gets a lot of gender dysphoria and social dysphoria. He absolutely hates it when we wear a dress, but I love also wearing dresses, and most of the other alters love wearing dresses, so I also wear dresses for them. But Stephen absolutely hates it. But he wouldn't say that he's trans, since he is in fact cis male. So he doesn't like saying that he's trans. But in the eyes of other people, he would be seen as trans. He does use the words as like dysphoria, but that's because he isn't sure what else to use, and he just likes using the word dysphoria, since that is the same experience probably as you would have if you were trans, since his gender is different from the sex of the body, which is the definition of being trans. Our Victiv Legolas is also a cis male, but he hasn't really fronted. He's fronted once for a short time, but then he wasn't sure who he was, and he's been co-con with me, but he hasn't really fronted yet. So he obviously isn't sure whether or not he is comfortable in this body. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. Also, don't think I would be surprised if he was. Most of our other alters are comfortable in this body. Our littles find it too big, but besides that, well, they're not used to seeing a grown-up body, so that's it. But that's not like gender dysphoria stuff. Not all for littles are female, but I haven't noticed gender dysphoria with the ones that aren't. So yeah, if you are a different gender than the sex of the body when you're an alter, do make sure that you don't, without getting without consulting the other alters, that you don't do major changes to the body, because if you do, other alters might not feel comfortable anymore in the body. So really try to see what the other alters think and get to an agreement about it, and maybe set rules. You could get a binder if you're in a female body, but actually male, if that helps for you. I'm not sure what you could do if the body's male and you're female. I don't have experience with that. There are probably options that you can do to make the body look a bit more female without actually doing major changes to the body. But you could look into that. You have something that, when you front, makes body look more the way you want it to, without doing anything to the body. But yeah, just you gotta see what your system is okay with. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you wanna ask anything or whatever, leave a comment down below. You can follow us on Twitter if you want. It's in the description and on the end screen. If you want to see more of our videos, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We upload every day this month, and normally we upload every Wednesday. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye!